time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Miami's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff curve, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. The game makes it second and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's Williams. Makes the catch downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way.
Pass interference. Offense.
You've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Canes will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's Carolina's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. It's Montgomery. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Chris, I felt like I was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Run up the middle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, East Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. The Pirates line up with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Williams. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator.
Touchdown, Pirates, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown and a big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through a tackle. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. Finds room at the 30. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The Pirates begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass this time. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with running back. The Hurricanes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Williams. Looking for his big tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the Canes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami. They slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Coverage team brings down the return. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Finding some room at the 25. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Passes the 40. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not on first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Pirates with 1st and 10 here. Now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the runner takes off to his right. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, what a grab! Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Pirates will look to convert here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Trying to run it. It's Montgomery. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. To the air, it's Williams. Caught over the middle, it's Carr. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first. His call, important stage late here in the second quarter. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second and goal for the offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. And second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. It's second and medium. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. The Pirates come up to the line in a hurry up. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Pirates have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Reynolds. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First play of the second half is a handoff. Has the first down and more. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Pirates. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
East Carolina, 24. Miami, 21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Canes, to put them on top now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Takes the handoff again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 38.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
First down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Williams. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. The Pirates will look to convert here on 4th down. Down. He's throwing for it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. East Carolina, 24.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Pirates will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Excellent field position here for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Last time So it's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Williams. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A short completion to the tight end. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. The Pirates pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the same runner's got it again. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll run it from the gun. Powering through.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back. It's Williams. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Defense not pressing this time. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And now the running back's got it again. That one moves the ball across the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's running out of time here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Galloway. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Pirates starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They'll run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Step up, make a play. Running with purpose. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. This could be the game here. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes. Fourth down, fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ballgame.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Movement here from the tight end. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And they'll use the ground game here. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the quarterback just kneels down. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the next year championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.